In this lesson, we are going to learn about comments in Java. Comments don't affect how your program runs, but they are super important for making your code easier to understand, both for you and for others who might read your code later. So let's dive in. So what are comments? Comments are pieces of text you write inside your code that the Java compiler completely ignores. That means they don't get executed. They are just notes or explanation that help programmers understand what the code is doing. Okay, so in Java there are three main types of comments. We have the single line comments, multi-line comments, documentation comments. Okay, so let's look at each one. A single line comment starts with two forward slashes. Okay, two forward slashes, I mean these ones. Okay, these ones. Okay, anything you write after these slashes on that line will be ignored by Java. Okay, so for instance, if I write system before that, after that, let me first write system. Let me first write here a line that is going to output, okay, some information on the screen. So system.out.println, use the println method. This is a method, guys. Okay, so here let me say hello world, like that, hello world. Okay, then after that, system.out.println. So here we have system.println, okay, on the screen. So here we have something like this. Okay, so if I try to write this one on this line, you are going to see that it is not going to get executed. So if I copy and then I write it here, as you can see, so as you can see here, even the colors changed. Okay, which means that this one is different from this one. Okay, they are different. Okay, so if I try to compile, you are going to see that we are going to get only the output of this one. Okay, but we are not going to get the output of this one. Okay, of this upper one. Okay, so if I save and then I go inside my compile and my terminal, and then I compile using the Java compiler, javac main.java, which is the name of our file, and then I generate this class. Okay, this main class. Okay, as you can see. So after there, and then let me compile. So if I compile, as you can see, we get hello world. Okay, we get hello world as the output. Okay, only one. But if I remove these forward slashes, let me remove them. If I remove them and then I compile again, okay, let me wait, and then I run. As you can see, we get two outputs. Okay, two outputs, as you can see, for this one and then for this one. Okay, so here this line, okay, the comment that we had later, let me go back. So this one is a single line comment. Okay, it's a single line comment and it does not affect, okay, our code. Okay, so let us now take a look at the multi-line comment. Okay, sometimes you might want to add a longer explanation, okay, that does not fit on just one line. Okay, and for that we use multi-line comments. Okay, and these ones they start with forward slash asterisk and end with asterisk forward slash. For example, if we want to do something like this, if we want to add a comment, I said they are like that. Okay, so you can add here, this is the first, and you can add another one. Okay, this is the second, like that. Okay, like that. Okay, so these ones, they won't affect your code. Okay, so you are free even to include this one, copy inside these ones, as you can see. Okay, so which means all of this one, okay, all of this one is a multi-line comment. As you can see, all of this one is a multi-line comment. Okay, so you need to start it with the forward slash asterisk and end with the asterisk forward slash. Okay, then inside these ones you can put your text, okay, your comments there. Okay, so let us now take a look at the third type, which is the documentation comments. Okay, which starts with forward slash asterisk and end with asterisk forward slash. Okay, so for instance, let me show you here. So but before I continue, you should note that these ones right now they are acting like documentation comments. Okay, this one it is acting like a documentation comments, okay, because I have an extension in Java that helps me out, okay, to change this multi-line comment into a documentation comment by adding these asterisk, these 3 asterisk, okay. These are on every line, okay. So let me show you. If I try to remove it, okay, like that, if I try to remove them like that, okay, as you can see, so this one is a multi-line comment, okay, and the other one that we had previously is a documentation comment, okay, is a documentation comment, okay. So now you might be thinking, why bother writing comments, okay? Well, comments help in several ways, okay. They make your code easier to read and understand. They remind you what your code does when you come back to it later, okay, and they also help other programmers who might work with your code, okay, or on your code, okay, and they are great for explaining trick logic or algorithms, okay. So I encourage you to use comments, okay. So use comments, guys, to be a better programmer.